Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from July 14th to the 20th, 2025. Geminis, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Gemini's weekly money and career, July 14th to the 20th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in that for free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of July. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for a better sound, and let's get started. We're going to dive right into tarot, see what the message is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we need to know? What is the message for this upcoming week, July 14th to the 20th, money and career for the sign of Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the messages? What do we need to know? Taking a new direction. There's a breakthrough there. The truth, clarity, an answer, something revealed, finally getting the picture and getting the answer. Big breakthrough there. All right, let's see if there are a couple more cards that want to come out for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Thank you. A lot of cards that want to come out. Okay, all right. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Confident. You're confident, but you're getting this. Wait, this comes afterwards. Hold on. Let's pull all the cards to see where we are. Seven of Cups. Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. There's a partnership there. Yeah, you're getting clarity on this disillusion or illusions you had with this person, or illusions you had with this contract or this idea or this business or this job, whatever it is. You're gaining clarity over that. All right, let's continue. We have the Four of Cups. You're disengaging with this Aries, Leo, Sag. You're gaining clarity. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, someone originally that is very powerful, very charismatic, but then is not taking responsibility for what they did, or just not taking accountability. Page of Cups, you have a new offer, a new idea, new offer, but you're not trusting. Okay, so almost feel like this is over here. You're not trusting this person. You're gaining clarity over, you're getting the answer, you're getting the truth out of what's going on that has stressed you out, disappointed. Wow, there we go. Disappointed in this person. I feel like it's the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, or can be Sag, right, with the Knight of Wands. This is someone that is not taking responsibility, that will not tell you the truth, but you're gaining the clarity no matter what. So however this is someone you've worked with or you are working with. This is someone in your team. This is someone you've worked in collaboration with, within the job, within your company, a company. This is someone you've collaborated with. A coworker can be a coworker. So with this Seven of Swords, I feel like you have realized that you couldn't trust them, right? Or there's hidden facts or deceptions or poor planning, something that needed to be addressed, that needed to be more strategic or transparent, and it wasn't transparent. You're getting breakthrough over that. You're realizing that this is something that was not viable or a bunch of BS. Right? Financial illusions or scams, or you just were seduced by something that could happen quickly. You're really gaining clarity over that. And I really feel like this is about a person, because there's now a new idea or a breakthrough regarding finances, or gaining clarity over budgeting, over legal contracts, or this is a smart decision or a breakthrough to a smart decision regarding illusions on this person that maybe you trusted, right? That gives you anxiety. You're disconnecting from that, not wanting to work with them, right? Dissatisfied with the current situation or current financial situation. Also ignoring opportunities, any opportunities coming from that person or coming from the lies or the deceit. You're like, no thank you, no thank you. I don't need to be part of this anymore. I don't want to be part of this anymore. I don't like the way you're working. I don't like the way you're showing up and stressing everybody and lying. Okay. Here we have two pages, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, a new opportunity, something that is going to be exciting and joyful and not just about profit. We have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, something exciting. I like that. I feel like now you're going to sort of dive into a new idea, a little smart, right? A big potential, but you're now exploring. It's time to explore. It's time to see what's out there. It's time to be on alert. And then we have the Two of Cups, partnering up with someone. Okay. This is a moment where either it's a joint financial venture, or there's an agreement or a contract or shared resources. This can be with family. This can be with your family. Whatever this partnership is, or this contract or this agreement is, it's bringing back stability. It's bringing back family financial stability. And so maybe you're sharing this. Maybe you're sharing these resources long term, right? Maybe this is really going to support your family and support a harmonious life. Yep. The Fool, a whole new adventure awaiting, a whole new adventure. So you're detaching yourself from these obligations, detaching yourself from this fear of judgment from this boss or from this person you've been working with. Doesn't have to be a boss. It can be someone you were working with, collaborating with, a coworker or a partner or something like that. You're detaching yourself from that with the Fool, going on a whole new adventure. Trusting, okay, but even if it's outside of your comfort zone, trusting that this is a new beginning. Maybe relocating or investing, or risky but full of potential, right? Trust your vision. Trust your vision. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a moment where you will find financial stability, or long-term financial stability, financial independence, enjoying earning enough, self-sufficiency. It can be passive income as well. It's a smart investment and a smart decision to go independent and to follow this new path with the Fool. It's a moment where you realize that it's time to rethink Time to rethink assumptions that you had and to embrace maybe some sort of uncertainty, right? To engage with life from a place of curiosity and let go expectations. And I think that all these expectations, all these preconceptions didn't serve you. So this is about approaching the world, your career, finances without preconceptions. The wisdom of not knowing. The wisdom of taking that leap of faith, believing in yourself in this new adventure. Being curious rather than assuming. Standing outside the traditional order, right? The unlimited potential here. What can you become when you let go of expectations, right? This is a real beautiful creative spark before structure, before order takes hold, before you sign a contract, or before you structure your business, or before something becomes official, your job becomes official, or this idea gets developed and gets a structure. This is really the process of discovery and rethinking what you know and how you move forward in your career. Detaching yourself from those obligations. One more card on the Fool, please. And then we'll pull a card on the Ace of Swords, see what the truth is coming out. What is this truth coming out, this breakthrough? Truth or clarity, whatever it is. All right, what is this Fool card, please? What do we have? Nice, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's now moving forward. What has been blocked is now going to move forward. Accept the chaos, accept the change, accept that things are going to be different. Things are be moving along and progressing, but it is going to be different. It's fated. It has to change. It has to move. It has to be different, right? This is not something, you can't take this adventure, take this leap of faith, or be part of this new business path, job, creativity, idea, project, whatever it is, comment down below, without change. And it's fated. So it needs to happen in order for you to move forward in this new adventure. You have the support of others, the support of family. All new, exciting, coming together as a family to embark on this new journey. You can be traveling, you can be relocating. Something is coming full circle, but you're leaving all of this behind. It's a new job, a new career, a new adventure. You have the Fool, the World, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, and this Ace of Swords, which tells me that finally you're finding that clarity, right? So embrace this, even though you don't really know, what it's going to be like. But I feel like this is a moment where it's time to embrace the unknown and trust yourself. That and to also understand that some forces might be beyond your control, right? With this Wheel of Fortune. And that we have to perceive and adapt to them. But it's a conscious choice, right? It's sort of learning to accept and coexist with uncertainty, with the unknown, and accepting, again, the chaos, the change, the adapting. So stay flexible. Flexibility will be rewarding. It's pivot time. Adjust, learn from change rather than resisting. Resilience here is really key, but you do have the world. So this is total integration, right? mastering and understanding that this is a full cycle, that you need this, that you need change, that you are reevaluating your career, and that this completion is happening through experience and learning and reflection. Everything's sort of coming together in a very clear and wholesome way. Whole understanding that sort of all the pieces are sort of fitting together, that so you can see the big picture. So this is an idea that's traveled, an idea that you have developed or you've been learning. This has been going on for a while. You've traveled, learned, questioned, integrated, and this idea that you have, or this job or this project or this business, is part of something much bigger, much larger, right? Seeing your place or your purpose in a greater pattern. Socially, maybe you're moving, maybe you're amping up and getting a promotion, maybe taking on new responsibilities, or maybe starting your own startup, your own business. And so this is, your place is different professionally, culturally, and your ideas are part of something bigger, bolder, evolving to a higher level of understanding, of process, of mindset. And so this is the doorway to even more, to bigger and bolder. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to leave it at that for the transition into this change of career. Because if this is not a change of career, this is really amping up to start your own business, or to a startup, or to relocate, or to travel for business and have a business that necessitates travel, or necessitates relocation. Opening yourself up to the world, expanding your world, expanding your professional world. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Gemini, weekly, money and career. One last message for the road, July 14th to the 20th. Beautiful reading. And with this death card, you understand that this person is not serving you, or it doesn't have to be one person. It can be one person. It could be a dynamic in a company, dynamic in a job, or these people you were working with, right? You know that now you have to detach yourself and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. No longer serving you, no longer going to allow you to progress in your career. Like I always say, let it go. Leave it on the shelf. Close the door. Turn the key, lock the door, let it go. Yep, Three of Swords. And if this person has disappointed you, betrayed you, or you have to stop working with them, or stop working in that job, or maybe it's a job that's releasing you, maybe you're releasing that job. But it's something that's been stagnating, going nowhere, no solutions, unless you accept the shift, you accept and adapt to the change. That's why it's faded, with this Hangman going nowhere. Right? That's that radical shift of perspective. Sorry. So this can be a judgment or a decision that has been suspended, or dragging on, blocked, waiting for a decision, for judgment. And this is about surrendering to that transformation. And it feels like a radical reorientation of your mind, of your career, of your choices. So if you're sort of blocked and challenged because you've always done things in a certain way and you have certain patterns, what if the truth lies in what you've been resisting, right? In resisting or needing to stay in that job, or needing to still work with that person, or needing to continue to trust this career, or trust that this was going to take you somewhere, even though it's not going anywhere, right? So this is about letting go of that control and allowing that clarity, Ace of Swords, right? That insight to come in through patience, through maybe discomfort or something unfamiliar with this Fool, the uncertainty, but also the uncomfortable because it's unfamiliar. Sometimes the best move is not to move until you let the ideas settle before acting on them, like reframing your career. Again, the Eight of Cups, we're not going to dwell on that. The disillusion. Here's the control, needing control at all times, needing to control the narrative or stay in that, or saving your money, or not opening up, working hard. But look at that, we have the Three of Swords. So there's the disappointment, the heartbreak. I'm not being able to work on that anymore, or not being part of that team anymore, or not being able to trust these people, or these people not wanting you on their team. Whatever it is, you're moving into your own thing. It's a whole new discovery of the world here. I don't want to put this Three of Swords on top of these beautiful cards here, where you have the support of your family to shift, to change, to pivot, and change a new career. They're all supporting you. Yes, it demands to move, maybe. It's possible. But you're certainly evolving to a higher level. The big shift is taking you to a higher level. And I feel like with this world, finally, you feel like something is completing. The completion and success. Reaching those final goals, or financial goals, or achieving that global business, or graduating, or rewarded for that effort. Prosperous. Now there's a real prosperous new chapter beginning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Gemini. Not without effort, not without disengagement and maybe disappointment, but prosperity is coming in a whole new way, expanding your life, expanding your knowledge, expanding your world. Prosperity is coming in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for sharing your energies. Gratitude from the bottom of my heart to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word here is prosperity. Shift to prosperity. Okay, that's hard to say. That's a tongue twister. Shift to prosperity. Try to say it fast. That is not an easy one to say. Shift to prosperity. Shift to prosperity will be the magic words that you can put down below in the comments section if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, or just sharing your energies and to inspire yourself and others along the way. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much. Don't forget to put Shift to Prosperity down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Thank you. Have a great week. Geminis, take care. Bye-bye.